Hello and welcome back to this channel. Today I'll be introducing us to Stata. Stata is a statistical software produced by Stata Corporation, and it comes in different flavors. That is, it comes in different sizes. As you can see here, I'm using the SE edition. I'm using the SE version, which is special edition. We also have the Stata MP, which means multiprocessor. We also have Stata IC, also otherwise known as intercooled, and then the small Stata. The basic difference between these different versions is the speed at which they process and then the size of data that they're able to accommodate. To learn more, you can just type, if you have your Stata software, just type help here, Stata IC, and it will you see this pop-up window, and then you can click. So you can go scroll up or down to read more about the different versions of Stata, or you can click here to see more information about Stata. While Stata MP can accommodate as much as 1 trillion records, Stata SE and Stata IC can accommodate as many as 2 billion observations or records. In terms of variable, Stata MP can take as many as 120,000 variables, while Stata SE can take as many as 32,000 variables, and Stata IC can take as many as 2,000 variables. So that basically is the difference between the different flavors or the different sizes of Stata, and they all function on any computer system, irrespective of the operating system that you have installed in the computer. Stata is a versatile software that can be used for data management, statistical analysis, and production of graphs, either through its intuitive command system or the drop-down menu. And we'll talk about all this in subsequent videos. So like any other application, all you need to do to open Stata, all you need to do is to double-click it on your system, and then it opens up. You see a window like this that you can see in front of my screen, right? And once you want to open it, it gives you the basic detail of the Stata that is installed on your system. You can see this Stata is a perpetual license that has been registered to me. This is my name that is written here. And then here, this Unicode here simply means that the Stata supports different languages. And then the maximum variable here at the moment is set at 5,000, but I can decide to increase it up to 32,000 to accommodate as many as 32,000, which is the capacity of the Stata version that I have installed in my system. Now, there are 4 windows that you can see once you open up Stata, which is, you can see this is 1, this is 2, this is the 3rd one, and then the 4th one here, which is the command window. So this window here is the review or history window. This is the result window where the output of whatever command that you have issued to Stata pops up. This is the command window where you're writing your command. And then this is the variable window where the variables that you have in your data set will appear. And then this is the properties window that gives you a basic description of the property of the data set that you have loaded, or any particular variable that has been selected from the variable window. This is where the variables are described, or each variable that you select from this variable window is described here, and then this here describes the data set as a whole. At the top here, you see the main menu. So I had said earlier that you can either use the drop-down menu or you can use command. I personally find the use of the command very effective and faster for me to do whatever it is that I am doing. But however, you can, if you want to, you can use the drop-down window from this top here. This second row here just represents a shortcut to all the items that you have in this drop-down window here. We'll describe all of them in detail as we move along. So the other things that I would like you to know is that this window, you can, depending on your preference, you can decide to reduce the review or history window. You can do the same thing for the variable window, as you can see. You can also do the same for the command and the results window. Other things that you can do is you can decide to change how the outlook of how Stata appears to you on your system by coming to this edit button. We'll talk about the different buttons as we move along in subsequent videos. Since we are just in the introductory phase, just want to describe the interface first, and then we can talk about other things later. So here, this is your preferences, and then you can come here and select general preference. So it brings up a pop-up window. So overall color, this is presently set at light. You can decide to change it if you want to. For example, if I click on dark here and I say OK, you can see it has changed the color. You can come back and you can change it back. I prefer it to be in the light mode, so it just depends on your preference, which is why it is called preferences, right? See, it is back to the original format. I can also do this. I can decide to change this is for graph. If you can decide to change how your graph appears, but we will not be looking at that for now. Maybe when we talk about graphs, we can do this if it becomes necessary. Okay, so we can also work on languages. So it depends if you want, however you want your language to appear, you can come here and set your language. So all you need to do is to select whatever language that you want, click OK, and then it will change the language so that your screen appears in the language that you have chosen. So here I'm working in English, so I leave it the way it is. So I click on cancel. If you want, you can close this window. You can see that. You can also close this if you want, and you can close this one as well by just clicking the close button, or you can click the hide button. This applies to all of the different windows that I've just closed. You can close all of them, and then even the command window, as you can see here, you can also hide it. You can bring them back by coming to window, this window button here. You click on command, and then the command window will pop back up. You can go back there, you click on results. The result window is already there. You can come back here, click on history, and it brings back the history window. Click on it and click on variables, and the variable window will be back. So if you use the hide button, then you will need to unhide it again. So for example, if I click this to hide it, if I want to unhide it, you need to bring it back up. Click on command, it comes up, and then you unhide. Click on the hide button again, and then it comes back up. So this is how to navigate the different windows that you see once you open your Stata. So like I said, this window on the left here is where every command that you have issued is housed, so that you can see them at the end of the day if you want to. Here, this big window here is where your results will come out. The command window here is where you write your command and execute. And then here on the far right hand here is where your variables will be when you are working on any data set. So I have not brought back the last window here, so we can come back here and then click on properties, and then you can see this is back up. So just for example, like I said, if you recall, we had done this. You could say help Stata/SE. So you can see this window has popped up to that gives you a description of all the different flavors of Stata that you have, or the different sizes of Stata that you have. And you can see the command has come here to rest. So every command that you issue will be housed in this window here, so that at the end of the day you can review anyone that you wish to keep. You can keep before you close the window or before you exit Stata. Thank you for listening. See you in our next video.